slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
Announced a few weeks ago at number 2, in case you missed it, we've got another new IP going by the name Death Relives. The game's a first-person survival horror action exploration in which you're thrown in another dimension, in the gods realm, and now have to survive fighting gods that are long forgotten. Not just that, you get to explore real historical places from Aztec mythology, all whilst fighting, hiding, and discovering.
Stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon.
Vertigo Games and Deep Silver announced no more than 24 hours ago they're bringing the Metro franchise into virtual reality headsets. In fact, to PlayStation VR 2, MetaQuests, and on Steam VR. According to developers, Metro Awakening over is a brand new story-driven adventure built exclusively for VR, where this time you play as a doctor in the search for your wife and medication she needs to live. Take a look.
Seconds to touchdown. We're at the AO.
At number 4, announced roughly half a year ago, in case you missed it, got a first-person shooter Unreal Engine 5 new project here going by the name Grey Zone Warfare. First of all, it's described as an immersive tactical first-person shooter with a maximum focus on realism. The game set in a vast open-world setting that offers both a single and a co-op multiplayer experience. Check it out in case you missed the game. Supposedly it's developers' first work and set to be coming to PCs only soon. Number 5, guys, I believe we haven't had the chance to talk about this one. We've got over here something called Chasmal Fear. It's a brand new first-person shooter in a body cam style survival horror game made with the use of Unreal Engine 5. In fact, the game was announced more than a week ago, and as it seems, it's set in an underwater facility. The game is described as a tactical shooting survival horror that puts players in a mysteriously empty science fiction based underwater facility where something has gone terribly wrong. Take a look.
Delivered truck. Going to cover pack. Roger that.
A quick reminder over here, Delta Force has a 25-year-old sequel in the making going by Hawk Ops. It's technically a new game after 15 years of wait from the same old teamy studio. They went on and showcased a new entry in the old voxel-based military shooter last year, and ever since pretty much nothing in terms of actual gameplay until today. Here's a new one. The game is rumored to be coming out within 2024.
To our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Recon arrow out.
Stay with it. Using smoke screen. Powering up. Let's do this.
Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them off.
Hold the line. Here comes the last push.
Shots for you.
Your reservation at Manon Afis is in
Cancel the reservation. Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, Stan.
Moving on to number 7, we have Den of Wolves. It's a co-op heist game developed by 10 Chambers, which is a Swedish studio that previously came on with the Payday games and GTFO. The game was first revealed at the Game Awards a while ago, and it's set to be coming to PCs only sometime in 2024. Just take a look in case you missed it.
There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for?
A key.
A key to what?
You know.
Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
Listen up. Welcome to the International Legion of Ukraine. You have a series of tasks to complete as a final exam of your basic training course, and you have to complete them with damn precision and efficiency.
First work of his developers announced December last year, number 8, we have Glory to the Heroes. It's another first-person war sim shooter set in the Russian-Ukrainian war, and a pretty realistic and hardcore tactical single-player and multiplayer, with an immersive experience involving many kinds of different military units and vehicles on the battlefield. I mean, that's basically what the developers are selling. Here's a trailer. The game is set to be coming to PCs only sometime this year.
While we're navigating through tight spaces, we need to be able to move quickly and efficiently. Alright, Private, good job. Now, use your grenades. These are valuable tools for clearing out hostile positions or obstacles. Take a market position and build fortifications. You need to build strong defenses to protect your position. There are multiple hostiles hiding behind the buildings. Use grenade launchers.
Coming from the famous developers of the Wasteland games. At number 9, we've got over here Clockwork Revolution. It's a first-person RPG as it's tagged, set in this steampunk world that carries dark secrets at its core. Honestly, that's the only thing we have as far as the story. The game itself is basically somewhere near Dishonored, the Bioshock, and the Outer Worlds, all mixed together. Check it out, the game is coming to PCs and Xbox Series X only later this year.
If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words? Do you hear that? The clock is getting closer and closer to 12 o'clock.
Announced almost a whole year ago, since then was gone under the shadow of many big games. At number 10, although we have never mentioned the game before, we've got over here now something called a Crystal, a Theater of Idols. First off, it's a horror adventure first-person shooter, possibly the perfect combination of the Lies of P, the Souls-like game, and the Atomic Heart. The game is quite unique in setting, very realistic in visuals. Check it out in case you missed it. It's coming to PCs soon here. Red Sunrise, on the other hand, is a first-person shooter that offers heavy military conflicts in different parts of the world, in which the player plays a mercenary and will have to perform a lot of different combat styles and missions of private military companies and government agencies and other organizations in hot spots around the world. It's kind of a strategy game in general. The game is coming to PCs only later this year. There's a demo kicking off in about a week from now.
Hey everyone, my name is Leo and I'm the lead developer of a new action-adventure game Ferocious.
Moving on, we've got over here something called Ferocious. Previously titled Project Ferocious, now it's just the second part. It's an indie first-person shooter that is created by a single person. A semi-open world survival, kind of in the same vein as the Far Cry games, except there is just dinosaurs all over the place. It's a horror game. The game is set to be coming out soon into PCs, PlayStation 5 and also Xbox Series X, and this is how it looks.
Classic first-person shooter mechanics, similar to early installments of franchises like Far Cry and Crysis. The flexibility of the Unity engine allows us to create unique solutions to some of the environmental features, such as custom water effects and realistic vegetation. Use a mix of photo-scanned and handcrafted assets to create a world both scary and beautiful. However, there are some things waiting for you in the jungle that we couldn't find any real-world references for. So we had to improvise.
Coming up behind that, we have over here Abysses. It's a co-op action first-person shooter that I've mentioned last half a year ago, and even a roguelike style with Bioshock-inspired settings, which is supposedly revolving around an advanced underwater once again and a civilization. Abyss is set to offer steam and cyberpunk aesthetics. The good news is that we got a new trailer for it. The game is still coming to PCs somewhere down in 2024. It's a vague window now. In case you missed it, December last year we've got from one of the Bethesda's ex-veterans the word of a new open-world horror hunting sim going by the name The Axis Unseen. Well, we've been waiting on an update for the games ever since. What I've actually just gathered is that the game is being made with the use of Unreal Engine 5 and coming to PCs only. Here's a new trailer. The game is only rumored to be coming out within 2024.
Normally, I'd charge for revealing state secrets. But I need your help, Ivan.
And last but not least, sitting on Steam with a demo, we've got over here Vorax. It's a open-world survival horror game set on an island in the eastern Mediterranean, where this military laboratory has been making experiments. You know, there's just all kinds of mutations that just have been, it's just a thing now. Anyway, your job, however, is to uncover this terrible secret behind their scheme and just put an end to this nonsense. Anyway, Vorax is set to be coming to PCs only, built with the use of Unreal Engine 5 and coming out in about a few months.
Over the island. And while other types of infected burn up in sunlight, these things don't give a fuck. They'll tear you apart day or night. I told Dad and his handlers in DC not to play God. So, watch your back 24/7, Ivan. Especially in open fields. These fuckers swarm like they're auditioning for a horror game. You know, those games where you're ambushed by hordes of monsters and freaks? Yeah, well, that's our reality now.